Please welcome Zach Dyer with Exceptionally Mediocre. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Woo! I actually did this last year, so this is fun to be back. I'm glad they let me come back. It was rough last year. But it's good to be back, good to be here. How's everyone doing? Good? Great to be here at Binghamton University, the greatest school in New York. If you didn't get into Columbia or Cornell. I want to start by apologizing for my outfit tonight, actually. When I put these jeans on this morning, I was like, oh yeah, these will be fine. They're a little tight now. It kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know what it is. I didn't have food. I didn't eat before, so I'm not sure what the problem is. I know when pants are a little tight on girls, a camel toe can kind of evolve. I feel like I got a camel tongue going on. Kind of nasty. I feel bad for the people in the front row. They're sitting there like, I came for talent. This isn't talent. This is disgusting. But who has siblings here? Clap if you have siblings. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. You'll be excited about this then. I get Time Magazine as a subscription, the magazine. So I was reading an article a couple weeks ago, and it said that according to a study conducted by a couple medical schools in the Northeast, that people who have siblings have a far less chance of developing a mental illness than people who are only child. So that's pretty cool, right? Now I'm an only child, so I'm reading that and I'm like, oh shit, I can feel it. That's literally depressing. I can feel it already. So I read it over again. I'm just like, so they're saying when I was a kid, I was playing with my imaginary friend, that wasn't creative. That was just a precursor for worse things to come. But if I did get depression, whether it be a long time from now or a couple months from now, depending on how this semester is going to go, I go for it through an optimistic point of view, because I think that's the best thing you could do. I want it to go down like two people have a conversation. Oh, did you hear what happened to Zach? I hear he's suffering from depression. Does that guy looks at him? No, I've seen him. He's actually doing really well with it. He's good at it. But yeah, speaking of depression, how's everyone's classes going? Depressing. That's good. That's about the reaction I'd hope for when you ask engineers how their classes are going, right? Yeah, my classes, it's just whatever. They're not going too well. That's the worst part about that though. When you ask someone how their classes are going and they say good. Now me being a mechanical engineer, I hear that and I'm like, oh, what are you, an industrial systems engineer? No, you're a business major? Oh, even worse. I hear that and I'm just like, oh, don't worry if you don't get that joke. Ask any industrial systems engineer why they chose it. They're going to look you in the eye and they're going to say, that's because it's easy. That's not the joke, that's just a truth you guys need to know. As for business degrees are kind of like, business degrees are to education what French fries are to a burger. You shouldn't be that impressed when one comes with the other. Ooh, I see here you have a business degree. Ooh, I graduated high school. But talking about classes, it's actually, I like how sophomore year's going so far, because as an engineer, I'm learning a lot of things that I can apply to everyday life. Like we're learning about stress, strain, different parts of dynamics. And I think that's really cool to be able to see what you're learning in class play out in the real world. But it's different though, because it's great having classes, but there's always like one class that's just not going well. And I'm not going to tell you the class because I don't want to get in trouble, but we actually had a test in the class today. It did not go well at all. I'll give you a background how this class is. Like picture the atmosphere, like when you were in elementary school and your teacher was out sick and a substitute teacher had to come in. Yeah, no, that's the exact same atmosphere. Oh yeah, we're going to get a lot done today. Nope. It's the same type of class. Like, it's gotten to the point with this class that I have to watch videos online of the stuff we're learning, and I have to watch it twice. I have to watch it backwards and 1.5 the speed, and then I'll be like, oh, I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. That makes perfect sense. Like, we'll be sitting in lecture, and my friend will be like, well, how did you get the force in that poem right there? I'll be like, well, clearly I was watching this video and it said, and then you take the, and he'll be like, oh, why didn't you just say that the first time? It makes perfect sense. But in learning a lot of the stuff that I have in sophomore year, I think I've already learned the most important thing I've ever learned, that I could ever learn, and I think I'll tell you guys about it. Whether you agree or not, that's up to you, but you guys have heard the saying, those who can't do, teach, right? And I can see where that comes up. I can see how people say that about high school teachers. I can see how people say that about college professors. I don't agree with it, but I can understand it. I can understand it. Make that clear. How I see it, now this is how I see it based on this class I just told you about specifically, is those who can't teach still try and become teachers, are then hired by universities to teach really complex classes, thus making the classes even more complex, because the person hired to teach cannot do what they've been hired to do, and that is teach. And that's exactly how it is. Like the same thing when we were in that class that I was talking about, we had that test day. We were reviewing for the test on Friday. And my teacher said verbatim, he goes, if you understand what's going on in this class, the test will be okay. So upon saying that, half the class is like, oh, well, I'm out. But for the rest of us trying to pay attention, there's like 10 minutes left. He's showing us, on the slide, whatever he's got going on his computer. And his computer wasn't plugged in. So his computer goes dark because we've been on the same slide for a really long time. His computer goes in sleep mode, and that turns off the projector because the projector is connected to the computer. Pretty easy thing to figure out. And he gets all flustered. It was weird. He starts like going under the desk trying to figure out. He's pressing buttons. He's announcing what's going on like he's a weatherman predicting like weather. He's like, all right, I can't see anything. It's really dark. I hope it blows over soon. 3 people are missing, 4 are dead. This is getting real bad. We're all like, what the fuck is he talking about? But last thing I want to talk to you guys about before I go. Last week was a big week for a lot of people. Valentine's Day. Yeah, did anyone observe that holiday? Does anyone observe that holiday? Yeah. I fucking hate Valentine's Day too. I really do. Not because I'm single. I have a girlfriend. She's amazing. She just doesn't go here. Now that's horrible because we can't partake in the certain traditions associated with Valentine's Day. No, we can't. And that's the worst part about hanging around couples who are together, because that's all they're trying to talk about. That's all they're, pushing on each other. I was eating lunch last Tuesday because, it was Tuesday. Well, last week, Valentine's Day. I don't have a lot of classes on Tuesday. And I was sitting with 2 of my friends. They're dating, and we're having lunch. And I'm like, hey, guys, do you want to go back to my room? I don't have class. We could hang out, whatever. And they're like, no, we were going to go because, Valentine's Day, his roommate's not there and my roommate's not there. We'd offer you a position, but I don't know if you're into that. We don't want to intrude, so do you mind if we just go? I really don't want. And I was like, you know what, fine. And before I could even finish, okay, see ya. So I'm alone, finish my lunch, I go back to my room, sit at my desk. I'm like, the least I could do is do some work. So I sit down at my desk and my headphones on. And my roommate comes in from the shower, he's like all clean. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? He's like, hey, so like Nicole, she said she wanted to come over because like Valentine's Day, and like he's looking down, he's not trying to tell me why. And I told her, you could put headphones on, you don't have to listen, you could just turn the other way, you don't have to watch. And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, well, he's not gonna listen, he'll have headphones on, he won't hear, he can turn the other way, he can put his music loud, he won't hear. And so he's like, can you just leave? So I'm like, because what could I have done? What could I do on Valentine's Day? How could I partake in that tradition? I mean, best case scenario for me, I have a mediocre solo session in between the time my roommate leaves for his night class and the time he comes back. And no, I didn't do that. I set the mood right, is what I did. He left for his night class. I turned down the lights, lit a few candles, turned on music, put rose petals all over my bed, and I had a great time by myself. I had a great time. And it was a great time not for what you think. It was a great time because it was an ego boost. And it was an ego boost because no woman has ever screamed my name louder than the way I was screaming my name that night. Thank you, guys.